everybody, Audrey here. So today we're going to be talking about nutrition labels and how to read them correctly so that you can make the best decisions for your health. So moving forward, I just want to make a disclaimer real quick. The only thing separating a vegan diet from a whole food plant-based diet are oils and processed refined foods. You're not going to find any oil or processed refined foods in a whole food plant-based diet. There's absolutely no dietary need for oils. We actually produce our own cholesterol within our own bodies, so it's really important not to add to that and add artery clogging, cholesterol lifting foods into our body that would necessarily harm us. And processed refined foods, that's pretty self-explanatory, but you really want to stay away from those because they're just not of a natural state that Mother Nature has given us. So I suggest just sticking to Mother Nature and providing all that she provides us from the ground up. So moving forward, I wanted to talk to you about some particularly conventional items that you're going to find in the grocery store and how to weed out the bad ones that are harmful to your health and those that promote a healthy lifestyle. Alright, so grains. Grains are huge. Grains are energy promoting and give you protein and fiber and are a great additive to your diet, and you can reap a lot of benefits from them. So what you want to look for when you're going grain shopping is the word whole grain, and if you can find it, sprouted whole grain. The difference between the two is actually pretty significant. Anything that is in its living sprouted form is going to offer you even more protein and even more fiber and even more nutrients as opposed to just whole grain. Not that there's anything wrong with whole grain, but sprouted is just better. If you get something of white flour nature or even like white rice, there is no nutritional benefit from eating these foods, and they are empty calories that once consumed turn into sugar the second they are metabolized. So you are just eating sugar. So, alright, I have some examples. This, my friends, I hope you can read that. That says sprouted rice and quinoa blend. Alright, so that is exactly what you want to find. And the protein and the fiber is high in this one, and I suggest you try to find this. You can find these at Kroger, you can find these at Publix. They've actually really have become a little bit more mainstream lately, and I'm loving that. Another one, 100% whole wheat fusilli. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But anyways, on the back, you're going to see that this says ingredients, organic, whole, durum wheat flour. Keyword, whole. You've got to see whole on the ingredient list, and if it's not there, then it is misleading you into thinking that it's a healthy food item. So, oh, another thing, oats. Oats are a spectacular source of fiber and protein. Like just in a serving, which is a half a cup, you're going to get 5 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber. And the difference between instant oats and whole grain oats is very vast. You want to look for the word whole grain, old-fashioned oats, as opposed to instant. Instant is not going to give you the protein and the fiber that you need to get you motivated throughout your day. And instant just does not provide that. Another one is, oh, this one's good. This is Barilla veggie pasta. Now, this is extremely misleading. you would think, oh, awesome, I'm getting a serving of vegetables in my pasta, and it's got to be healthy for me. I mean, come on, right? No. I'm going to flip to the back, and I'm going to read you the ingredients. I don't know if you can see that. It says, it's probably backwards for you, so I'm just going to help you out. It says semolina, wheat, durum wheat flour, tomato puree, carrot puree. There's some niacin, iron, and riboflavin and folic acid in there as well. I'm saying that that's a load of bullcrap, and that does not provide you any nutritional benefit whatsoever. If you get something that just says wheat flour or semolina or durum wheat flour, it is 100% refined, processed grain and does not provide you any nutritional benefit. And the fact that it wants to label itself as a veggie pasta when there is a little bit of puree in there just solely for color reasons, I'm calling bullshit on this one. And what I would do if I were you is I would grab my whole wheat pasta and make it the base of my dish and add a sauce that is loaded with tomatoes and carrots and fennel and celery and all sorts of other vegetables and just pile it on top of the pasta. And I mean like a huge pile. You want to make sure that you are increasing your vegetable consumption by a landslide, making it at least proportionally equal to one another. And I would say that that would be a very heart-healthy, delicious, energy-giving dish. Moving on, wanted to talk to you about sugar. Sugar is another one of those things that is added to our food that sneaks in there and can be extremely terrible for our bodies, especially if you're trying to lose weight, or just even if you're of a healthy lifestyle. Sugar is not something that we really need in high volume to get by. I think we all know that deep down, so I'm not going to spend too much time lecturing you, but this is something I picked up in the store the other week and was a little upset by when I saw that there was added sugar in this. So it labels itself as smoky barbecue shredded beets, gluten-free. I turned over the back where I saw the nutrition label, and it says that it says that is beets, sweet and smoky marinade, which is just water, sugar, vinegar, smoke flavoring. And whoa, the sugars is extremely high, and 2/3 of a cup, it's 13 grams. When beets have their own natural sugars, there's just no need to add sugar there, and those calories that would necessarily just be wasted if you're adding sugar to things. I don't recommend it whatsoever. And white sugar is a processed, refined item, so that is automatically excluded from the whole food plant-based diet. Moving on, oil. I want to talk to you about oil. So oil is also another item that is snuck in to a lot of commodities, and you'll see it in things like coffee creamer, any sort of bagged chipped item. Even though these are sugar snap peas, the second ingredient here is vegetable oil, if you can read that. And one of the things that I really want to point out, and that's extremely important for you when you're grocery shopping, to look at this. So it says up there, serving size 1 ounce. Calories, 110 calories for sugar snap peas. And then, really important, calories from fat. So out of those 110 calories, 40 calories is pure fat. So why sneak in calories that are just necessarily empty and don't offer any nutritional benefit? Why? Why would you? So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna have sugar snap peas, just have sugar snap peas. You can have them raw, you can have them on top of salads, you can cook them in a little vegetable broth and add some seasoning, and they're fantastic. There's no need to add oil to anything. This is loaded with oil. The second, okay, so the ingredients here, it goes water, sugar, vegetable oil. Gross. Don't want that in my coffee. I would just rather pour some coconut milk and maybe some pure vanilla extract to flavor it if I wanted flavor, but I like my coffee black. So just be very mindful, and something as nutritious as a cilantro paste actually has, get this, organic cilantro, organic dextrose, glycerin, canola oil, whey, sea salt, ascorbic acid, acetic acid, and xanthan gum. There's no reason why you would ever add oil and milk to cilantro. It just doesn't make any sense, and that's why, if you're serious about getting your health back and losing those extra 10 to 15 pounds that are on you, you need to look for these things in your nutritional labels and read them correctly, dissect everything that you pick up. And I will tell you, the best thing you can do is actually just stay in the produce section and look at getting all of your nutritional needs from just produce. There's no nutritional labels on there for a reason, because there's no additives, and we don't need those additives. And if you ever do need to go into those inside aisles of the grocery store, make sure that you are reading labels and doing the best you can to make the right choice for your health. And if you have any questions whatsoever, if I missed something, if you just need some support, you can find me on audreyceleste.com. You can follow me on Facebook at audreyceleste28days, and I have a YouTube channel, and I'm solely here for you. And you can check out my meal plan programs there, my grocery list, and recipes that are wholesome and great for you if you need any sort of guidance. I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm here for you. All right, thank you.